Gunnar, 2012 has certainly been an interesting year for you. The latest stores that we filmed in Frankfurt, Vienna and Oslo really do seem to represent a genuine change in terms of the direction of the company's overall retail offer. What do they represent to Heinemann today?
Peter, you know that we have introduced the brand here in Hamburg Airport at the end of 2008. I believe with these three locations that you mentioned and a film in particular, the brand is beginning to mature. The brand is beginning to find its way into the mindset of the traveling public. And that is not only because of the sheer size of the shops. In fact, we can put the elements that goes in line with the brand development. We can show it in a much better way because of the size. And that is bringing in the regionals, bringing in the Heinemann stages where we would like to surprise our people and bring in new categories like fine food. So we needed this size to exploit the Heinemann brand in the right way, and we couldn't do it at smaller sizes.
Just focusing on Frankfurt's A+ pier, your two stalls there, which actually are in excess of 2,000 square meters each, and effectively your largest ever in Germany, really do seem to represent the quantum shift you've been talking about. They both represent a combined investment of something like 13 million euros. But what have they delivered so far in terms of your expectations?
We're meeting the budget. We're actually going above the budget. We are about 20 to 30% above the old figures, and that is very much meeting our expectations. So I believe for these kind of customers who are passing through there, the long-haul flight destinations, these kind of customers find now a much better offer, a much more comprehensive offer, more categories. The brand can present itself in a much, much better way, and it's meeting the market, and that's what it's all about.
Now, you've talked a lot about the Heinemann brand, and we'll be hearing later from Raoul about the development on Heinemann and Me. But do you think that both elements can travel outside of Germany and work alongside your retail joint venture partners?
I think it can, and it has partly proven it can. Look only at Budapest, look at Vienna, look at Oslo. The brand is certainly not in the mindset of the people yet, but it's all about also how the climate is in the store, how our people treat the customer, how customer focused are we in Budapest and in Oslo and in Frankfurt. And there is my big confidence on that, because our people go along this way with us with a very strong dynamic and with this very strong impetus. They want to achieve something special. They want to win the customers. And we believe that we have to win our people so that they can win the customers. And there we are different.
Your approach to many things, as we've seen, seems to be very different now. There seems to be generally be a new dynamic around the business, and it's not just in retail. You're investing currently some 63 million euros in a brand new distribution facility some 30 miles away from Frankfurt. What does this mean for the business?
Well, it means that having this great facility here, the logistic facility in Hamburg, has done a great job in the last 10 years. It's only operating 10 years now. And the business is developing so strongly, and the technology, the necessities for new technology to put in is so big and so great that we need to address that. And that is why we thought it is the right way to build a second logistic facility. Let's call it North and South. We are ready to invest into that, and it shows that we want to not only to be in logistic terms the number one, we want to stay the number one because we believe that it's damn necessary to meet customers' demand, markets' demand, and to meet the dynamic of the market. and we will have this in place early 2014.
So what of the future? Where do you see growth coming from for the company? I mean, is it going to be organic, which is your traditional route, or are you actually going to move into some serious acquisition?
Yeah, as a family company, you know that we are maybe more patient than others. However, we have ambitions to grow in markets where we are not currently not there. And our first option has always been and will always be to grow organically. But we understand and we have experienced that it is in some areas more logic maybe to grow by acquisitions. And this may happen. We are constantly considering possible deals, and we're working on them, elaborating whether this is a right partnership or not. And this is the way to grow outside Europe.
One final question, Gunnar. If there was one thing that you felt best described the Heinemann that we see today, a single statement that generally defines the current business, what would it be?
Peter, I believe that this company has developed in the last couple of years into a creative powerhouse. We have people on board who are ambitious. We have people on board who understand the market, and also they have a vision for the future. And that is not only focusing on the consumer in our retail offer, it is also to convince and develop the partnerships that we have with our airport partner, with our retail partners around the world. So I believe that this company is well prepared for the future.